sun is in my face. Lovely morning, it's another beautiful day. Life is good when you're enjoying the ride. Open up your mind and letting off the light. The people wanna see now what you got. Yeah. And keep on doing, you don't never let it stop. No, no. The time is right now. Yeah. Cause you know, yeah, you know it's going down. What you got is what you need. Cause the best in life is free. And one day they all will see, yeah. All it takes is me. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Waking up, the sun is in my face. Lovely morning, it's another beautiful day. Life is good when you're enjoying the ride. Open up your mind and letting off the light. The people wanna see now what you got. Yeah. And keep on doing, you don't never let it stop. No, no. The time is right now. Yeah. Cause you know, yeah, you know it's going down. What you got is what you need. Cause the best in life is free. And one day they all will see, yeah. All it takes is me.
Hello and good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on CHSLive.com. We are live here at James Monroe Stadium for tonight's matchup. We will be featuring the home Ottawa Owls, who are 6-2, 3-1 in the district, and facing them, of course, our very own Cleveland Blue Raiders, who are 3-4 overall and 2-2 in the district. Got an exciting matchup for you tonight. Very chilly, only 65 degrees, but it definitely feels a little bit colder than that here. But nonetheless, perfect weather for some Friday night football. Got some key players here for Ottawa. Starting quarterback Kyrell Sanford, who last year didn't have that good of an outing against the Blue Raiders. Let me remind you, last year the Blue Raiders got a dominating 42-7 victory over the Ottawa Owls after a scoreless first quarter. Both teams stepped things up a bit. Obviously, Cleveland a little bit more the rest of the game, winning 42-7. Kyrell Sanford had 2,000 passing yards last season. So far, having a great year as well, and with the help of his star running back, Sincere Quinn, who is just known to burst through the defense and just create havoc. Also ready to have himself a game here tonight against the Blue Raiders. For the Blue Raiders, we've got, of course, star wide receiver Robert Flowers, who has 10 scores on the year. Definitely the go-to receiver for our starting quarterback, number 14, Jackson Moore, who has had his ups and downs this year, but nonetheless is the leader of this team and looks to come out and get things done tonight. And on defense, of course, we've got the star cornerback, David Dorsey, one of the top DBs in the state, who has 6 interceptions and 2 fumbles recovered on the year. He's definitely a guy that can change the game at any point. Also, something interesting that I noticed a little bit earlier was he was warming up with the offense at wideout. So it'll be interesting to see if we can get him going and maybe even run some plays with the offense. So that'll be something interesting to watch for. And right after this short break, we'll be right back for the start of the clash on I-75 here at Owl's Nest.
Because the best tour of Italy is the one you create. Only at Olive Garden. We're all family here. Breadstick lovers, your new favorite lunches here. Breadstick sandwiches.
Welcome back, everybody, here to Jim Jarvis Field. Thank you for staying with us as we get set to start this matchup. A little bit under 9 minutes till kickoff. Seems to be a bit delayed. Because it is homecoming night here at Ottawa High School. Always cool to see these homecoming festivities. Some interesting scores from the recent matchups for both Cleveland and Ottawa. Previous games for Ottawa, they beat Saudi Daisy 30-27. Also beat McMinn County 20-17. So some really close games there for Ottawa, but nonetheless hold a 6-2 record. And for the Blue Raiders, they beat the Blue Raiders beat Walker Valley 43-0. Just a dominating win for the Blue Raiders that night. And they also beat Heritage 55 2-7. So have had some pretty impressive outings. Last week, or the week before, sorry, Cleveland's coming off a bye week, ready to take on the Owls. The week before that, though, they did go up against Maryville, suffered a tough loss there, but took the bye week to get ready for this strong Owls team, and it looks like they will be ready. And the rain is starting to come on here in Owl's Nest. And here come the Ottawa Owls, ready to cement a playoff spot with a win here tonight. Both teams still in the bubble, although the Blue Raiders have a 3-4 record. They're still in the bubble for the playoffs. A win here could get them in a better position for that. A little bit over 5 minutes till we start this one. And it looks like the fans here in Ottawa are ready to get this game going. And as I'm sure all of you guys remember, last year we had the two-headed beast for Cleveland, our running backs, Michaelius Elder and Keegan Jones. This year we have Isaiah Perez, who was featured some a little bit last year, and also Bug Bowman. Bug has honestly been one of the surprises for the Blue Raiders this season. The past 6 games, he has carried the ball 60 times for 368 yards and 4 scores. As the second back, those are pretty good numbers. Isaiah Perez, of course, getting the start all year. Or excuse me, Jeffrey Perez. My apologies, Isaiah Perez is his brother, a wrestler, different sport. Tonight we are playing football. And here come the Cleveland Blue Raiders getting ready to run through their banner. And now let's send it over to our sideline reporter, Leah Hargis.